Final expert session for the Shecodeafrica Summit 2023. And it's, of course, we're going to be ending on a very good note about our health, because we've been sitting here from morning to now. I think it's a good time to talk about health tech and revolutionizing health tech with machine learning. And to lead us in that session is Chidera Nnedu. She's a nutritionist and a healthcare machine learning engineer. So please, a round of applause for Chidera. Thank you, Chidera.
Thank you. Good evening. Is it on? Okay, yes. Good evening. My name is Nnedu Chidera Vivian Jessica. I am very excited to be here today. And I just want to mention that this is still a process for me. And just like everybody here, we are still all learning. So I have always been passionate about integrating healthcare and technology together. I have always had the passion of seeing healthcare and technology come together. So today, I am very excited to be giving this talk. And now we start from the very beginning. What is health technology? Health technology refers to the application of technology, innovation, and data science to improve the quality of healthcare and the efficiency of healthcare systems. Its objective is to enhance patient outcomes, reduce the burden on healthcare providers, and improve access to healthcare services. Now, moving on to what machine learning is. Machine learning is a type of artificial intelligence. I'm sure we have all heard of artificial intelligence by now, all those buzzwords, that allows computer systems to automatically learn and improve from experience without being explicitly programmed to do so. This is where data is being fed to an algorithm on a model, and after being fed to the algorithm on the model, the model becomes the model starts making prediction on its own without human interference. This is important in the field of health technology and healthcare, because in health technology and healthcare, we have large amounts of data that we work with. So having machine learning automate the process for us it's an amazing thing to come true. Now, moving on, we have the types of machine learning. We have the supervised, the unsupervised, and the reinforcement learning. In supervised learning, you train a model with a labeled data. This data, they are labeled a cat, example, I'm just giving an example, a dog, or something else. And then in unsupervised learning, there is no label. The model just tries to make patterns. It's just like, okay, what is happening here? What pattern am I seeing here? Okay, this is this, that is that. And then we have in reinforcement learning. I like to use an example of this learning with training a human being or a baby or a dog, where the agent learns from interacting with its surrounding. Like a dog, when it does something and you're like, down dog, and the dog is like, okay, this is bad. I've been reprimanded, I won't do it again. So that's an example of reinforcement learning. And now moving on, we have machine learning in health technology. That's using this automation I have already spoken about to automate the process, help in decision making, check for risks in healthcare technology. And then uses of machine learning in healthcare technology or health technology. We have diagnosis and treatment. Machine learning can be used to analyze images, check for insights, check for data, and get diagnosis quicker. And it helps doctors, to be very honest. It's not here to compete with doctors. It's here to assist doctors and healthcare practitioners. Because when you are quicker to analyze and bring out diagnosis, you are better to do an early intervention and help the patient better. And then we have the predictive analysis. That's where machine learning is being used to analyze healthcare data and be able to identify patients with risks of readmission, forecast disease progression, and response to treatment. Then we have drug discovery. I'm still going to get into this. And then we have health monitoring. We all know our iWatches, our smartwatches. These watches actually collect data, a lot of healthcare data, and these data can be used in when analyzed, it can be used to check for deteriorating health, and it can also be used to improve, for early intervention of healthcare. So then we have the electronic health record. Please, I'm rushing because there's no time. And then overall, machine learning in health tech has the potential to improve the accuracy, efficiency, and effectiveness of healthcare delivery, leading to better patient outcomes. This is very important because there is a possibility of a patient being misdiagnosed sometimes because, doctors are human beings. But when you train a model, this model has an accuracy percentage of what is yes and what is no. So the probability of it making a mistake is still there, but it's not going to be as much as often. The percentage will be reduced. And now, benefits of integrating machine learning into health technology. By providing powerful insights and enabling medical practitioners to make informed decisions. I've already talked about this. From diagnosis to treatment, machine learning can even help to check and see for a disease before it even gets, the symptoms even comes. A disease in a human being, a person, before the symptoms even come. It can help by, when after analyzing data, maybe you give the machine learning model lots of data and it identifies a pattern that if this person has these characteristics or this genomic characteristic, the person is predisposed to this. Example, cancer, we all know this. It has a lot to do with genomics. And when machine learning models get this data and you feed in another person's data and it's just like, oh, this person is predisposed to this too. So I'm going to mention some groundbreaking technologies driven in health tech by machine learning. We have DeepMind's AlphaFold, where they use 3D models, amazing stuff, to detect the 3D structure of proteins, which is important for production of new drugs. And then we have the IBM Watson, where they use machine learning models to analyze genomic data, which I've already mentioned. And then we have the PAT AI, where they use machine learning algorithms to analyze data to assist pathologists, to analyze I'm so sorry. To analyze histopathological slides to assist pathologists in diagnosis diseases, example, cancer. And then we have the Butterfly IQ from Butterfly Network, where they developed a machine learning model, a handheld one, that can be used to analyze ultrasound images. And then we have Elisense. And now, moving on to the power of machine learning algorithms in analyzing complex data sets, I just want to give examples under different types of machine learning. We have the decision trees under supervised learning that can be used for disease prediction, risk assessment, and treatment outcome prediction. And then we have in unsupervised learning, we have the K-means clustering. And in unsupervised learning, is for clustering and detection of anomalies and relationships. And then we have the types, the process of using algorithms, process of using these algorithms. We have the data collection, the data processing, the feature extraction, the model training, the model evaluation, and the prediction and intervention. Please, I can't really explain. Now, when we talk about integrating machine learning into healthcare, when we even talk about integrating any of the new technologies into any sector, especially health, there are concerns that are being raised. Now, these are some of the concerns and the ethical considerations to consider in case you are interested in coming into the field of machine learning in health technology. We have the privacy and data governance. We have because in privacy and data governance, we work with a lot of data. A lot of data is being worked with when working in machine learning in healthcare. So there is concerns regarding the privacy of this data and the security of the patient. And then we have the bias and discrimination. Sometimes some models are being trained with half data, incomplete data, and data that is biased. So this would perpetuate to a lot of problems for the healthcare, for the ill patients. And then we have transparency and explainability. And in transparency and explainability, when you cannot explain what the results the model just brought out, that's not a transparent decision. A decision the model just brought out, that's not a transparent decision. You need to be able to explain. And then algorithm validation and regulation. Now, to solve this problem or to improve this problem, collaboration between healthcare professionals, data scientists, policymakers, and ethics are crucial to address these ethical considerations and challenges, thereby promoting responsible and ethical integration of machine learning into healthcare. I just want to say that I'm not just here to talk about only machine learning. I'm actually here also to advocate to every one of us who is interested of bringing technology into healthcare. It's very important, so I'm not just here. So just in case, you should also consider all these things all these ethical considerations should also be put in place when you are trying to integrate technology into healthcare. And now, machine learning in maternal health. Personally, I am interested in maternal health, infant and young child feeding, because it's important that, life begins at conception, so it's important that our mothers and the children are at optimum health. So I'm just going to give some examples of companies and what they do for maternal health, infant and young child feeding. We have predictive analysis for preterm birth by OLED. You can check them out. We have neonatal respiratory distress detection. Please, you can just check them out because my time is almost up. We have early detection of preeclampsia. We have baby cry analysis for health monitoring. And then we have the breastfeeding. This part is personal to me because my work in nutrition so far has been focused on IYCF and infant health, especially breastfeeding. So we have breastfeeding support and lactation technologies. Example, Lactamap. The sad thing is that none of these countries are in Nigeria yet. So I'm actually here so that maybe someone will start something. I'll be excited. So Lactamap uses the mother's real-time data to analyze and make suggestions to mothers to be able to improve a mother's feeding time and all that. And then we have the intelligent growth monitoring by health tensor. They analyze a baby's data and they're like, this baby is growing accordingly or this baby is not growing accordingly. And then we have the personalized nutrition recommendations. Companies, example, like Nutrium and Tiny Organics are already using machine learning to recommend personalized nutrition plans according to a person's personal needs. And now, machine learning in healthcare, in maternal health, is proving to be highly beneficial in improving maternal health and infant and young child feeding practices. Innovative AI-based tools have the potential to revolutionize the healthcare center and contribute significantly to the well-being of mothers and new babies. And now, moving on to the future of machine learning in health technology. With the rapid growth and the way this technology is moving, especially in healthcare, it is obvious that it's not just a passing trend. It's here to stay. I am actually getting into it, and I'm very, very excited because it is the future of healthcare in the whole world, making personalized plans for patients and for their treatment, improving patients' outcome, and also making predictions early before the diseases even show their symptoms. It is an amazing concept. So collaboration between researchers, health providers, and technological enthusiasts just like you, we can leverage the power of ML to unlock new possibilities and push the boundaries of what we thought is achievable in the future. Let us embrace this evolution and work together to usher in a future where ML plays a pivotal role in transforming health tech and touching lives in ways we could have never imagined before. The potential of machine learning and technology in healthcare is vast, and the time to act is now. Thank you very much.